Okay, so what foods to eat to lose belly fat? This question gets asked all the time, like, I don't know, everywhere you go. Everyone wants to know what foods, I need the foods now, I need to go to the shop now, buy these foods. So first of all, I'm going to tell you to go over to my website. I've got a PDF file that I created for you. It's on my website, it's free. Literally, there's no payment, no email exchange or anything. I'll put the link in the description. Basically, a step-by-step fat loss plan, how to lose weight. No bullshit, like all the mistakes, not really the mistakes I made, but it just cuts through the shit, just the basic stuff that you need to know to lose fat, nothing complex, easy to understand. And then I've got another free thing, a shopping list, because I know everyone always wants to know what foods to buy to lose fat. And even though I'm going to go over some of them in this video, you can go and get the shopping list, because I know myself, multiple times I've gone on the internet search what foods to lose weight and then go to the shop. I was going to say go to the shopping list, go to the shop. So anyway, go check those out, I was going to say go download them, but you can just open them. Go check them out on my website, and besides that, let's get into the video. But before we get to the video, I'm going to say this video is not going to be like a free ball where I just talk for ages and ages. I'm going to use cuts, because if you've been watching my videos, you know this guy right here can talk for ages and ages about a subject and not get to the point. So this time I'm going to make it short and concise. We'll try and make it short. Let's get into it. Okay, so here I'm going to get into the basics of fat loss and exactly what you need to know, and then we'll jump into the myths quickly. Then we go into the foods that you really need to eat to lose belly fat. So first of all, you need to be in a caloric deficit. That's the most important thing. No matter what, caloric deficit. If you're not in this, you're not going to lose weight. End of story. Number 2 is adherence. If you're not, if you're not making your diet as easy as possible, you're not going to stick to it. So caloric deficit and adherence. That's the 2 main things you need to be doing and keeping consistent. You know, if you're not consistent, you're not going to get results. Okay, so here are the 3 main myths that piss me off so much, and I don't even know if some people still believe it. Well, I do, because when I first started I believed them. But first of all, you can't spot reduce fat. You have to understand that male and females also hold fat in different areas. Most commonly known, females hold more fat in their glutes, males hold more fat in the lower abdominal region. Hence why I searched like a year ago how to get rid of lower abdominal belly fat. Okay, so that's one myth. Myth number 2 is just eat very healthy. Eat very healthy and clean and you'll lose weight no matter what. That's a lot of bullshit, because you can eat like, I don't know, spinach and bananas all day and get to 5,000 calories and you won't be in a caloric deficit, depending on the factors obviously. Yeah, so that's so annoying as well. And I can't believe someone actually did tell me that I thought was quite knowledgeable. Oh yeah, Dane, you know what? Don't worry, you're young, just eat real healthy and you'll lose weight. What a lot of bullshit that was. And then the last myth, I think it's the last myth, it's not really to do with diet, but I'll still bust this myth quickly, is to get toned you need to lift lighter weight just to get a muscle definition. That's a lot of bullshit. To get toned, just lose the fat around the muscle. It's that simple. So yeah, okay, let's jump into the real what foods to eat to lose belly fat. Okay, before we jump into the video, I got one more myth to bust. I forgot it. Eat every 2 hours. Like, so eat very frequently in the day. That's a lot of bullshit. It does not speed up your metabolism. I just don't understand this. But anyway, our body just doesn't work like that. More importantly, focus on being in a caloric deficit. But now we get into the video. Okay, so proteins and protein. That's all everyone thinks about when they think about going to the gym, is protein. Okay, first of all, we start with eggs. Like can't even speak. We'll go for breakfast to dinner meals, even though there's no such thing. But maybe what I eat in a breakfast when I actually do eat breakfast, because when I diet I do intermittent fasting. But anyway, protein, we have eggs. Eggs, man, that's gotta be like a staple. It's gotta be in your house somewhere. It's gotta be lying there just so you can cook it. It's so easy to cook, quick and easy. And one little tip is, when you diet, when you eat a lot of eggs, like, it can be very tedious. So just change the way you eat eggs. Like, cook an omelette, then boil them, then do scrambled eggs. That's my favourite, that's the quickest one I think, scrambled eggs. And second one is cottage cheese. I like it, but I don't like it. It's good when you have it with meals, but it's not so good if you have it on its own. But then again, that's just my preference. Like, this is for you guys, so if you like it with itself or something, whatever. And what else have we got? I've got a little list here because I haven't got a very good memory. Plus, I'm not in the kitchen because I haven't got all these foods because I'm bulking at the moment. So next we have chicken, or how did I forget chicken? That's like chicken breast, not chicken thighs, because that shit's more calories. Chicken breast, you want to keep a low calorie. Chicken is, that's why most people say chicken, broccoli and rice, because those foods are kind of very, very common because they're low in calories. Not so much rice, but chicken and broccoli, trust me. And then next one is turkey. Man, the amount of times I eat turkey breast and turkey mince. But hang on, here's another tip. I eat turkey steaks more than turkey mince. Here's why, because the turkey mince contains more fat, which means my fat content will be a lot lower. And as I diet, my fat is quite low. It's normally like, I think, 50 grams. So yeah, it is quite low. So normally I have turkey steaks and they fill me up a lot more than turkey mince. So yeah, that's just personal preference. It's what works for you at the end of the day. So again, tuna, oh my god, this is the best. I'm telling you, man, every time I go in the supermarket when I diet, I buy this shit. First of all, I was gonna say it's cheap, but it's not that cheap. It's so convenient, man. It takes you like 2 minutes to make a meal. Tuna and rice, bang. Or even better, no, tuna and rice is more of a bulking meal. Tuna and salad, that takes such a short time. That was one of my meals, man. When I cut, I just eat tuna. That's why when I'm bulking out, I don't eat that. Hang on, this is too much about me now. Okay, now salmon. Salmon is also really good micronutrients. Get that fish oil. But on the other side, it's quite expensive, so I don't have it that often. But then we have regular fish. Oh shit, did I just say regular fish? I don't even know what that shit's called, but it's like, if you live in England, it's like cod, but I don't have it with batter. So I don't actually have cod. I have haddock fillets with no batter. This is quite plain though. I'm telling you now, it's not going to taste that good. That's just why I have haddock fillets, but it's real low calories, so it'll fill you up, like a big volume. Haddock fillets, and any fish with like no batter, just a plain, I don't know, white fish, I think you can call it. Just fish with low calories. And I have tuna steaks instead of just tuna chunks. And then last protein source that I probably have is whey protein, and I need to get this out of the way quickly. Supplements are not needed, whey protein is not needed, it's just convenient. Sometimes if you're really busy and you say you're working, you forget to eat protein, you just have whey protein, and you don't need to go out to the gym drinking a whey protein shake like 90% of the population doing. No, I'm joking, that's just judgmental. But anyway, yeah, that's protein over. We'll move on to carbs next. And I hope you're not bored. I try to make this, how can I say, as simple as possible. And I hope I'm not talking too fast. Because if you watch me, you know, I could talk for ages and ages. But anyway, let's get on to the carbs. Okay, the carbs. I'm going to start off with the carbs that I eat the most. And that I probably recommend because of the satiety. First of all, potatoes. It's actually a must-have, man. I'm not joking. You get so much volume and it fills you up so much. If you go on Google and type in satiety index, and it'll bring up white potatoes at like the top, 328% or something. It fills you up to the brink compared to the amount of calories. Compared to rice and pasta, potatoes are up there, number one. That's white potatoes. Second is sweet potatoes. For me, they don't fill me up so much, but there's a good change and they taste really good. Number 3 is oats. If you're going into the breakfast things again, oats is going to be there. Oats and eggs, but that's protein. For oats, man, this is every single day I almost eat this. Well, I'm dribbling. I'll get onto the bonus things next, which will include oats. So anyway, no, that's not next, that's last, but that's later. So we on oats. Dane, focus. Yeah, oats always every day my meal. Before I go to bed, I have this like almost first meal, but this is the key: oats and frozen fruit, and that's another obviously carb source. Frozen fruit, but I say frozen. You can have normal fruit, but normal fruit always goes off in my household. I never eat them when they're ripe. They always go off. So always buy frozen fruit, and I think frozen fruit tastes so much better than oats because it's like the warm oats and then like the little cold tastes so good. So anyway, that's oats. So we have sweet potatoes, white potatoes, and oats. They're my 3 main carb sources, and that's a must-have. Next we have beans. That's also a source of fiber, which I'll talk about later, but that's good as well. Beans. I mainly have kidney beans, and lentils aren't even beans, but they're more protein. But anyway, lentils are also a good source of protein. Yeah, I forgot them though. I can forget stuff as well, And then vegetables. I don't even know what to put these under because they contain nothing. I usually have frozen veg. It's so much easier. Don't worry about if they go off, and they don't contain. You don't lose any less nutrients because they're frozen. That's a lot of BS. So don't worry about that. It's just so convenient, man. You just put them in the microwave 3 minutes and that's it. And if you're dieting, your diet is going to contain mostly vegetables, if you like it or not, to keep your calories low. Obviously it doesn't have to, because you can. It's just if you're caloric deficit, you'll still lose weight. But if you don't want to go hungry throughout the day, vegetables are a good source and probably the most common. Like I said, I have mixed there are mixed vegetables and they're frozen. They're also quite cheap, so that's a good option. So I think that's about all the carb sources that I recommend to lose fat. So next we get on to fats. And yeah, fats aren't actually bad for you. That's another myth. Fat's gonna make you fat. That's BS. Okay, so I hope you're still with me. I hope you're not getting too bored, and I hope I'm not speaking fast. I hope this is informative and useful. So fats. This is a good one. Like I said before, normally my fat's quite low when I diet, like 50 grams. But anyway, let's get into this. Olive oil, I always have. I either cook with it, or no, I don't really cook with it. This is a bonus tip I'm giving you right here. What I cook with is that 1 calorie spray. You've always got to have that, because obviously when when I track my calories, I don't want to like be tracking how much oil and shit I put into the pan. I want to be real accurate, so I just put the cooking spray. I don't usually track that because it's 1 calorie. But that's a little bonus tip I just gave you there. So olive oil though, let's get back on track, is for fats. Other is just all kinds of nuts, but chill. Like almonds, I'm sure you know the nuts. Next we have the nut butters. Sorry, I'm looking down. I don't want to be rude. I know I'll forget. So I normally have peanut butter, but I know some people have almond butter. I don't even know if they sell it in England. I've never tried it. I think they do actually, yeah. They would, wouldn't they? But yeah, normally I have peanut butter, but you can have almond butter. Just nut butters for fats. Next is avocado. Man, that shit is never in my house anymore because it always goes off. I can never ever buy that. Always goes off. But I did put it there because I know a lot of people like it and it is a good source of fat. Next we have nothing, but we have one tip. Also protein. Most protein sources do contain fat as well, like red meats, like steak has a lot of fat, mince. Hence why when I don't want to have a lot of fat, like say I've only have like a certain amount of fat left that day and a low amount, I normally have turkey steaks because that's hardly any fat, and chicken breast, like the lean sources of meat. So yeah, that's fat. Next we have fiber, and I don't need to do a clip for fiber because there's not much to say about it, but this is very important because fiber allows you to have a shit, in other words. You need to eat fiber. The main 2 sources of fiber that I normally eat is brown flakes and kidney beans. I know this is all about me again, but these again are the food sources I recommend to lose belly fat. Brown flakes are easier, convenient, so it's kidney beans, open a can, throw it in. Those are the sources I eat. And then again, like most vegetables have sources of fiber anyway, so we are good there. And let's get to the bonus stuff. This is probably the best bit about, I don't know, the video, because this could help you out a lot. So if you're still watching, just keep watching, you know. Shit, I hope my camera doesn't die. Yeah, I don't want to talk too fast though. So bonus is, do not drink your calories, please. Just drink water, water and water. But then, don't worry though, I got another solution if you do want some little taste of sugar. I'm sure if you watch other fitness YouTubers and that, you've probably seen they drink those Monster energy drinks. Like, I think they did diet ones, so I've only had like 4 of them. But those Monster energy diet drinks are so good. Like, are they diet or low calorie or something? They have like 1 calorie. It says no calories, but I looked on the back of it and it has calories. The bullshit information thing. Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 free calories. 1 or 2 free. But yeah, do not drink your calories unless you're drinking like those 0 calorie drinks or something like that, if you do need them, but mainly water. Next we have, what's my other tip I wrote down for you guys? Yeah, set meals. If you want, because I know especially when you track your calories, like it can be so psychologically draining and stressful. So you can have set meals. For example, in my diet I have oats with frozen fruit with whey protein in it. That is my set meal. And let me explain more. For example, say you're tracking your calories and you use MyFitnessPal. You can use like, I think on there's like set meals or something. So you could just have 100 grams of oats, I don't know, 100 grams of frozen fruit and 50 grams of whey protein. And that's already on your FitnessPal, so you could just click that and then measure out the things quickly, and that's all done. So it's not as draining as like every time you cook, oh, let me measure this, let me measure this, let me measure this. So having set meals is great. And yeah, I think that's about all for the bonus shit. I think that's it. We're at the end. And my camera hasn't died yet, yes. So yeah, and don't forget that cooking spray, that 1 calorie cooking spray, buy that so you don't need to track the oil and stuff you put in. And lastly, I hope you're still here, man, because I feel like I'll be speaking a lot. I hope you're enjoying this. Lastly, I will put in the description, actually no, I'm not going to put in the description, because if you check out and open that thing on my website, the basic fat, what did I call it? The step-by-step plan for fat loss, it tells you how to calculate your calorie, what's the word? I forgot. Yeah, how to get your calorie maintenance, and then how to get the calorie deficit. So it'll work it all out for you. It'll tell you how to do it. Just open that, go on my website. Actually no, I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, I don't want you to go on my website. I'll make it easy for you. Just click on the links in the description and that will take care of you. It won't really take care of you, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find it informative. As always, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And this video was what foods to eat to lose belly fat. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, man. As always, stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.